Hi, Professor. Adrian Lee's article, How Student Excuses Are Evolving, will be the topic of my discussion today. This article examines how, as a result of changing academic policies, mental health awareness, and technological advancement, student justification for skipping assignment or courses have evolved over time. I was personally drawn to this subject since I have observed comparable patterns in my own academic career. The use of internet communication by many students to notify instructors of missed deadlines has increased, and excuses relating to mental health are becoming more widely accepted. Why I chose this topic for my draft letter? Because it directly affects academic integrity and student responsibility. This change brings up significant issues of accountability, equity, and moral decision-making in educational environments. Although they are occasionally required, excuses can also be abused. I wanted to look at how academics and schools may develop rules that strike a balance between justice and compassion. Should the standards for proving absences be more stringent? Should academics be more accommodating when it comes to deadlines? These are significant conversations that have an impact on teachers and students alike. How I research secondary sources and my selection criteria. I look for secondary references to back up my letter that address academic integrity, behavioral shifts in students, and how colleges deal with excuses. I found recent and reliable research on this topic by searching Google article by EdCan Network. When choosing articles, the following factors were crucial. First, relevance. The source had to speak out against academic dishonesty or student excuses. Second, credibility. I gave experts' opinions, article solutions over pieces that merely express opinions. And lastly, recentness. Because student behavior changes over time, I concentrated on research that was released in the past 10 years. Suggestions for addressing the excuse situation in colleges ethically. In conclusion, I think there are more moral ways for instructors and students to deal with the excuse problem. Here are some recommendations I have. For students, when faced with difficulties, students should speak candidly with their lecturers rather than making up excuses. To assist students in meeting deadlines, schools might also offer better tools such as workshops on time management or mental health support. For instructors, teachers should strike a balance between enforcing stringent rules and being cognizant of the difficulties faced by each particular student. They can establish clear guidelines while still allowing for some leeway in case of true crisis. In the end, education should be about learning and growth, not just about following rules. Finding a middle ground where honesty and fairness coexist is the best way forward. Thank you for listening.